Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you? How are you doing? How have you been this past 2 weeks? Uh, from coronavirus to killing an innocent black man on the street. And yes, you're innocent in this country until you're proven guilty. But yes, to that and to all the protests that we've kind of witnessed, I'm excited about the protests. I hope that they bring something nice. But anyway, that is not what we're here to talk about. I am finally ready to talk about happiness. I just feel like, I've been pretty much just suffocated with all the hate and all the anger the last 2 weeks, and it's time for me to talk about happiness and love. But anyway, I promised you guys that I was gonna share my happiness journey with you, and this happiness journey for me has been at least let's say about 7 years long, about intentionally 6 to 7 years. In 2013, I was sick. I had a migraine episode that pretty much wouldn't go away. I suffer from migraines, and usually when I have a migraine, I take a sumatriptan. That's my prescription, and after a while, the migraine goes away. And sometimes the migraine doesn't go away, so I have to take a nap or I have to sleep. I have to just shut down, and then the migraine goes away. But that particular migraine, I took my regular medication and then it didn't go away. So I went to bed. It didn't go away. The next day I woke up, I was a bit concerned. I went to see the doctor about maybe upping my prescription and stuff like that. And they did up my prescription and I took a couple days off of work, but migraine didn't go away after a couple of days. So by the third day, I had to go see a neurologist, and they sent me for a CT scan. I had a CT scan, and that's when things started getting crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna cut the long story short, and I'm just gonna tell you that 2013 ended up with me like literally being out on sick leave for like 6 months. It was it was a time in my life when I really thought that that was it. Like I was legit thinking that that was the end of life for me. And I was in my sick bed for a long time, and it was weird because I'm by 2013 I was like 34 years old, adult with 2 kids, very active adult. And so I just thought that that was like pre-death, right? Because how in the world am I just laying down in bed all day like just in pain? But anyway, I've eventually got some medication, like migraine prevention medication, that I was on for like several months after that, all the way to like 2014 July, and that medication just messed me up. Like it literally gave me permanent insomnia. Like I mean, some people were saying that maybe it was because at the time I was working abroad, and so I shuttled a lot, and so maybe the change in time zone might have contributed to like my prolonged insomnia. But I feel like it was that medication because at first I was in pain every single time I was awake, and then I was on that medication, and then I stopped sleeping. Like I wasn't in pain, but then I wasn't sleeping. So anyway, so by 2014 I had a different kind of problem, right? So the migraine was gone, and I was taking this medication to prevent the migraine, and I couldn't sleep. And then when you can't sleep, you're always tired. When you're always tired, you're always cranky, pretty much. And it affects everything. And that was a time in my life when I realized that I had to take a very active position to my happiness. Like I have to actively seek happiness to be able to cope. Okay? So, I read a bunch of books on happiness. I read a lot of theories on happiness. And you know, I learned a lot. Okay, I learned a lot, and I learned that happiness is a journey that is very personal. It's not something like all the books I read. That's why I'm not really listing any books right now, because I feel like whenever you begin your own personal journey on happiness, you kind of have to think about what your goal is, right? My goal is like literally I live day to day with a primary headache from hydrocephalus, and I don't sleep. Like, I almost never ever within the last 6+ years get to REM sleep when I lay down at night. Like, quite honestly, most time when I lay down at night, I don't really sleep. Like, I'm just, there, just, I guess, wandering in the space between awakeness and sleep. Like, people could be talking and I'm hearing the conversation, but because I've trained myself, with the help of my doctor, not to like, just to be able to at least spend that time just being horizontal, closing my eyes, because there was a time when I just stayed awake like for days and days, and then my eye muscles like would twitch, so I've learned to just lay there. But like, I don't get quality sleep. I get headaches a lot. And so this is something that I have to live with at this time, because I'm not going to do brain surgery anytime right now for the hydrocephalus. So how do I cope with living with all those things that are bound to cause crankiness, that are bound to cause, just when you're tired all the time, when you have headache all the time, like, these are not things that make you happy. Those are not things that make anybody happy. And so I needed to be deliberate about seeking happiness. And so, you can see that my journey and my reason is really going to be different from yours. Like, a lot of people are going to seek happiness for different things. Like, for most people, it's really because of depression. Like, I suffer from severe depression, and, sometimes it gets escalated. But quite honestly, the last couple of years, I would say that, I have been really good. And then in the last year, I'm telling you, I'm almost like, a banner, like an ad for like a happiness enthusiast, because I have learned so much that sometimes I'm pretty euphoric. Like, I'm just sitting there, I'm just like, oh my gosh, my life is so excellent. Everything is so beautiful. God, I'm so thankful. And, that is me a lot of the times. And that is because I am active about seeking happiness. So anyway, what am I doing to actively seek happiness? I came up with my 10 commandments of happiness, my own personal 10 commandments of happiness. And I'm going to share that with you guys. I'm going to share them one by one, because I think that you need time to like digest them. Okay. And because obviously I don't want to make an hour-long YouTube video. So, but my first commandment of happiness is thou shalt know thyself. Okay? In 2013, one of my sons asked me, Mom, what's your favorite color? I thought about it, and I was like, I don't think I have a favorite color. I thought really hard, and I'm like, I don't have a favorite color. And so, I talked to my mom. I mean, at that time, that was when I was sick and I was in my parents' house. And, my kids just had a mom who was always in bed. They come to talk to sometimes. But anyway, I asked my mom. I'm like, Mom, do I have a favorite color? Like, when I was a baby, like, what colors did you wear me? Did you put on me? What colors did I look good in? And it was something that just, caused me to ask my mom about little things, about me. And so my mom was like, well, we really wore you a lot of different colors, but I thought you looked best in green. And I'm like, okay, I guess green is my favorite color. But then I went to my wardrobe and I didn't have any green clothes, actually. I owned nothing that was green. I didn't have a green pair of shoes. I didn't have a green purse. I didn't have anything green. And so I'm like, well, maybe green looks good on me. Like, at least according to my mom when I was a baby. And I really think green looks good on me right now, because after that, I consciously started buying like green dresses and stuff that was green. Still don't own a green pair of shoes. Actually, no, I owned one for a Nigerian Independence Day party. I don't even know where it is. I think I gave it away. But anyway, I digress. So, yeah. So I was like, yeah, I guess green looks good on me. But I couldn't accept green as my favorite color. Like, I wouldn't go out and buy a green car. Like I said, I still barely own a green shoe. I don't have a green purse. So I just like, no, I'm not going to accept green. Green is not my favorite color, but I like green though. So anyway, I was like, but I like a lot of colors. So I couldn't even decide my favorite. And this thing went on for like months. I couldn't decide my favorite color. And so I called my son back and I was like, honey, what's your favorite color? And he said red. I said, red? Your favorite color is red? All boys like blue. It's like, no, mom, I like red. Red is my favorite color. And, I remembered the fact that when I was growing up, I was, a little bit light skinned. And because of that, like, a lot of people just would tell me as a teenager, I literally had all black and brown clothes. Because people made me believe that because I was light skinned, I shouldn't wear bright clothes. You can see me today, I'm wearing bright makeup, bright yellow makeup, bright yellow dress, because like I've thrown all that stuff out. And it made me realize that because of growing up light skinned and having people back in Nigeria say, oh, you're light skinned, you shouldn't wear bright colors. I literally just went out. Most of my clothes growing up, like that I bought myself as a teenager, were brown, they were black, and it's even like later, early adulthood, like when I came to the US, I always stayed with like the darker colors, like olive green, like those type of dark colors was what I stayed around, brown, grays. And so I'm like, no wonder I don't have a favorite color. Like they've literally made me not wear colors for a lot of my life. And so I literally like, you know what? I'm going to adopt, since my sons are like almost my skin color and they're boys, and they can have red as their favorite color, I'm going to have red as my favorite color. But it also made me realize that another reason why I didn't have a favorite color was because I love colors. That's why you see me a lot of times, this hair looks like very fake hair that it is on me because of how dark it is. My real hair is like almost golden because I color it. I like colored hair. I like colors. But anyway, by the end of 2013, I had decided at least what my favorite color is, and I went out January 2014 for my birthday and bought myself a red Mercedes. Yes, I bought a red car because I was gonna like, red is my favorite color. But anyway, the first commandment of happiness for me is to know thyself. Like, who are you? Do you even know? A lot of times you're miserable. Do you know why you're miserable? Do you know what you want out of life? Do you know your favorite color? Do you know your favorite food? Do you even have a favorite food? Do you even care about food? Like, I'm a foodie. I wake up in the morning, I literally be like, okay, I'm gonna eat the jollof rice for lunch. I'm gonna eat like an omelet with waffles for breakfast. And I literally plan my meal. Like sometimes even when I'm laying down the night before, because I'm a foodie. I love to eat. Like I don't eat just because I'm hungry. No, I eat to enjoy the tastes of the food in my mouth. Okay, so what about you? Do you just eat because you're hungry, or do you eat because you're sad? Those are things you have to know about yourself. What's your favorite vacation? Do you like, I like to travel a lot. But one time, answering one of those like questions, for like validation for some website, some account or whatever, someone asked me what's my favorite vacation. I'm like, I don't know. I enjoy all the vacations. I enjoy my beach vacations. I enjoyed, like when I went to Europe 1 year, I enjoyed, the castles in the little towns in Germany as much as I enjoyed the beach in Portugal. So I was like, but then when I thought deep about it, I'm like, listen, if you're just going to talk vacations, then my favorite vacation is a beach vacation. I don't want to do anything on vacation. I'm not the kind of person that go on vacation and I'm like, I'm in a new place, I have to see all this stuff in the morning. I'm going to wake up at 6 a.m. and no. That's not a vacation to me. I want to go on the beach, just wake up at any time, maybe just before the breakfast buffet is over, and go get me some breakfast and like change into my bikini or something, go hang out by the beach, walk by the beach. That will be my favorite vacation. So now I know my favorite vacation because I actually ask myself those questions. So, what do you like to do? Do you like your job? If you don't like your job, is there a job that you like? Do you have a passion? Are there skills or tasks that when you do, it makes you happy? Like for me personally, there was a time when cooking was so therapeutic for me. Like I could be literally mad at something or mad at whatever, and I'll just go to my kitchen and cook up a storm. I would cook different types of food. And then by the time I'm done, like I'm tired, but I'm so happy. I mean, right now, my kings do most of the cooking. And so, I've kind of gotten lazy and I don't really like to cook. Like right now, I'll hire a chef if I can afford to. I'm telling you, just cook me something nice. Just don't cook me trash because I can't eat trash. Because remember, I eat to enjoy the taste. Okay, so I knew that about myself. So what do you know about yourself? What are the things that make you happy? For example, I wrote a list on Instagram on one of the posts that I put up just leading to this talk on happiness. And I talked about flowers. Like flowers make me happy. I know that if somebody were to buy me flowers right now, they don't have to be my lover or anything. My son, my dad, my sister, my brother, you that you're watching right now. Anyone who buys me flowers, as long as they pay for those flowers, I'm happy. And I say that because I actually have bought myself flowers and it didn't make me as happy as, I don't know, maybe just because, sometimes I feel like I'm too serious with my money or with money that I make because I'm a single mom and my money has to stretch to reach everything. So, but anyway, I know that about myself. I know that traveling makes me happy. Like travel, oh my gosh, just packing up a bag, catching the flight, even booking the flight, like booking a hotel. All those things are things I can do. Like I could literally have a very bad day and just be so sad. I could pick up my phone and start looking up like destinations, and I'm like, next summer I'll go here, and I just book the hotel because hotels you can hold. That's like a travel tip for anybody who's watching the travels. If you travel and you want to save money, hotels is one great way to save money. You can book a hotel very, very far in advance, like 1 year in advance, and sometimes they are so cheap compared to like when you're actually gonna use them. So travel make me happy, so I travel a lot. But now with COVID-19, I have to find other things that make me happy. Eating makes me happy. I have some comfort foods that make me so happy. And I did say something about sex on the beach or outdoor sex when I put that post on Instagram, and so I'm gonna talk to it because it's not like okay, I'm gonna talk to it. But anyway, so the thing is, it's just really, I guess, a fantasy because, like, not really happened. But when I say outdoor sex, I don't really mean like outdoor sex, like having sex outside. I mean, like, how you get like a hotel room that is like overlooking the beach and it has, all the way up, all glass on one wall, or like a wall that's like a door you can pull open. I've always kind of fantasized about having sex in a space like that, just the skies, the beach, the waves, But anyway, just a fantasy. What else makes me happy? Love makes me happy. Like when I'm in love, oh my God, this is me all the time. And for y'all. But anyway, love makes me happy. Just, being loved, even my mom makes me so happy. My mom loves me so much, and I love my children so much. And even that makes me so happy. What else? My Chanel purses used to make me so happy, but now Chanel is not supporting Black Lives Matter. So I don't know that Chanel is going to still make me happy. But literally, just designer goods, like actually the things that I own, the things I buy with my money, they make me a lot happy. They make me a lot happy. Parties make me happy. Like just entertaining people, hosting, having people over, going out with people. It's just like my happy place. Like I'm high. I don't need any drinks. Just invite me to your party. If it's a really good party with good friends and family, look, don't even give me food and water. Well, I need water. but don't even give me anything else, just water. And I'm gonna be like, hi, I'm gonna be partying because that's something that makes me happy, like genuinely happy. Dressing up makes me happy, like just making up, dressing up and showing up, like that is my happy place. Like I'm the kind of person I want a reason. Sometimes, like I could be really sad, but like if I wake up and put some makeup on, I'm telling you, I'm not gonna be sad no more because I want to smile. I've done all this work and I want to smile, so you can admire my makeup. So those are things that I know that makes me happy, so that when I'm sad or down, I can change it just like that. Like I have comfort foods. The worst of them is literally something I started doing in high school, and it's like Milo, dry powdered milk, and digestive biscuit. Like I literally pour the Milo, pour the milk, mix it up, and just scoop it with the digestive biscuit and eat it. It's horrible for me. My baby cousin saw me eating and she was like, "Oh, that is very bad for you." I'm like, well, it makes me happy. I'm gonna keep eating it till I die. But anyway, that's kind of how I protect my happiness. I know that I'm healthy. I don't eat everything that's bad for me. I eat some things that are bad for me, but if it makes me happy, I'm gonna eat it. So, because we have to balance life, right? What is being alive if it's just to be miserable? Like if I sit down thinking about just my health, and every day I'm eating, all the stuff that I don't like just because I know it's healthy, and it makes me depressed. Well, for some people it might not, but see where we are different, where we're all different. Madiche is that some people don't care. Like my dad would eat anything. My dad would eat poop if you told him that it would make him healthy. Me, I'm gonna be like, I'm fine. Because remember, I eat for here, and because food is such a vital part of my happiness, I can't mess with it. Like I can literally go into a deep depression just by going on a diet. I don't go on diets, no. If I see myself gaining weight and I want to lose it, I do portion control. I literally serve my meals and cut in two and eat some and come back for the other one. I never tell myself you can't have that. No, there's nothing I cannot have. The only thing I can have are things I don't like. And I mean, it's good enough that I'm sensible enough that there's really, apart from my Milo and milk and digestive, there's really nothing like candy and stuff that I just gone, like junk on. I barely eat junk food. I drink sodas like once in a while, but I do drink some wine. So you just have to kind of get to know yourself. So the first commandment of happiness is what? Thou shalt know thyself. So tell me a lot of things that you know about yourself. Let's talk about happiness. Everybody is talking about everything else, and Black Lives Matter for sure. Black Lives Matter. And we're gonna keep on pushing that. We're gonna keep on pushing that until they, make policies that, protect us from, being killed unreasonably on the street. We're gonna keep pushing that, until things get better. But I want us to talk about happiness. I want you guys to stay happy, because all these things can kind of weigh us down. And so, talk to me about happiness. Let me know what you have learned on this happiness journey as you begin it. What questions have you asked yourself? Like, do you know the day of the month, the day of the week that you were born? I was born on Monday afternoon. Which day were you born? So go out, learn a lot about yourself so that you can start to learn about the things that make you sad, the things that make you depressed, and the things that make you happy. And please don't just say money. That's too simplistic. Okay? We all need money. We all want more money. If it's just about being broke, then, be careful, because a lot of people have won millions of dollars and they're still miserable, So go out and learn about yourself and come back and tell me what makes you happy or what you know about yourself. Thou shalt know thyself. Okay? Until next time, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, share this video, tell people about my channel, and I appreciate you guys. I really do. Bye.